Welcome back, VEX Nation. Bailey here again, ready to continue talking through the 2025-2026 VEX V5 Robotics Competition HeroBot, DEX. In the last video, we gave a summary of the mechanisms DEX uses to play pushback. Now, we're going to dive a little bit deeper under the hood. Let's talk about how you might decide to revise your DEX build to better suit your needs. We're also going to chat a bit about some of the more advanced build techniques we've integrated into DEX that hopefully you can use in your future robot builds to take them to the next level. Let's take another look at that drivetrain. As we touched on earlier, DEX comes stock with only 2 motors, powering 2 wheels on the drivetrain. One of the first adjustments I expect teams to tackle is adding more motors to the drive, powering all 4 wheels. Be careful though, adding gears or chain and sprocket may affect your ground clearance and the ability to park at the end of the match. DEX's drivetrain also features some build techniques that many V5RC students may recognize, but have not been prominently featured on HeroBots before. The wheels in the drivetrain utilize what many affectionately call screw joints to support the wheels. Screw joints are just a fancy word for the more industrial term dead axle. A dead axle supports rotary joints like a wheel, but do not rotate with the mechanism. This creates a stronger, more rigid connection as the screw joint acts as an axle and as a support for the drive frame. Screw joints are used elsewhere in the robot too, like the axles on the intake transmission that use one motor to power both sides of the intake. Elsewhere on the intake, teams may try to improve performance using flex wheels. The small 1.625-inch flex wheels might make a good replacement for this shaft collar rubber band roller at the front of the conveyor. Or teams could replace the intake wheels themselves. As we've seen over the past few years, there's not many better options than flex wheels for picking up hard plastic objects like this year's blocks. As we discussed in the last video, DEX is built using the VEX V5 competition starter kit. One of the additional constraints we placed on ourselves as an engineering team when we designed the HeroBot is that none of the metal parts contained in the kit can be required to be cut or modified to create the HeroBot. Please feel free to remove this constraint for yourselves. Modifying parts opens up the door to many other advanced building techniques. You can also hone your coding skills using the HeroBot in VEX Code VR, an online coding environment where you can test your skills with the HeroBot on a virtual pushback field. Visit vr.vex.com for more information. Thanks for tuning in to part 2 of our walkthrough of DEX. If you and your team do end up building a DEX, please take a picture and tag us on social media. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time, VEX Nation, and good luck in pushback.